Hello? Testing? Testing? That'd be good. Once this preview loads, I can quickly check. Hello? Yeah. We're good. I never copied over YouTube chat. And docs, custom browser docs, YouTube chat, paste the new link, because that's just kind of annoying I have to do every time. Yeah, unlike Twitch, every time I make a new YouTube stream, it generates a completely new link specific to that stream. Alright. Well, while we wait, so here's the thing. I have not downloaded Disco Elysium. So I'm actually going to play a little bit of RuneScape while it downloads. It should be done really quickly. I'm on a quest. I have to find a specific dickhead. Where is he? No, so that's Jadix. I have this quest here. It is Druidic Ritual. I need to speak with Sandfew in the village south. So I assume it's here, right? Like this is south, because like the quest I got was right here. This is a village and it's full of druids, so surely Sandfew would be here somewhere. Oh, Disco Elysium's done. I'll give him a couple more minutes while I fucking look for this dickhead. I was doing this a lot last night, and I'll admit, the mobile client, it's nice. I like it a lot. But doing, like, very individual tasks is annoying. Let me toggle a setting real quick. I believe there's a setting to hide a ruse. There we go. I like the ruse, but it makes clicking on the inside of stuff really fucking annoying. Oh, it shows like has magic beans. Hold on. The fuck? Hello, my name is Vivid Oven. Ah, good day, young adventurer. I can't stop to talk right now, I'm afraid. You do not meet the requirements to start the Grimtails quest. Man, I can't get his beans? What the fuck? Oh, actually, let me... I have a cough coming on, so I was like, oh, I forgot to take my afternoon medication. Oh, I hate fucking prednisone. It's the worst tasting shit ever. I say as I take it without any water. I'm one of those weird guys who can take pills without anything at all. Hey, Random, how's it going? Oh, I can enter the manhole. Take someone's diary. Examine Nora T. Hag. Distinctly witch-like. Where the fuck is this dickhead? This isn't. This is not that big of a. Sorry for the coughing. This isn't that big of a village. Goddamn. I just want to unlock herb lore. Oh, my run meter's back up. Talk to a boy. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I thought that druid's name was just Alan, not Elaine. I was like, yeah, Alan the druid. Deadass, where the fuck is he? Surely he's here, right? This place is like super fucking tiny. Doesn't help that they all look the exact god. Even like the named guy over here basically looks the exact same. Well, his beard's a different color. And there's this guy who's admittedly different. You know what, out of spite, fuck this guy. I'm gonna die, but fuck this guy. Oh, he only punches. Hell yeah. Oh no, he has spells. exciting combat. Oh, I should probably change to... No, I am not accurate. Good. He's a higher level than me. Good thing I have an inventory full of tea and shrimp. A proper Englishman running around stabbing old men with tea and fish. I don't think I'm gonna get this one. I gotta eat some shrimp. It stopped attacking shit. Well, this might be it for me. Keep eating shrimp. How much HP does he have? He has fucking 30 HP, fuck. I'm so glad I have like 800 in throwing knives. He's gonna get the shit stabbed out of him sooner or later. Flubbed your magic, bitch. I don't know why this game is so fun. I have no idea why this game is so fun to me right now. Keep eating shrimp. Oh god, keep eating. You got this. And I can finally wear off my stockpile of tea. His ass is mine. At least I'm safe when he punches. Because he does like fuck all damage. Hitting for 5. That's brutal. There we go, I got him. It really is. I have his bones. I will bury them. I could bury those other bones, but I took those bones from man, and I refused to bury them anywhere but the deepest reaches of the swamp in Lumbridge, where they will never be discovered by any mortal being ever. It is the fate that man deserves. Okay, I guess he's just like not fucking here. Oh well, I'll deal with that later. Because Disco Elysium is now finished installing. Wait, what? It said it was 10 gigabytes when I downloaded it, but it says I downloaded 30 gigabytes. What the fuck? I love how Steam can sometimes be wildly inaccurate. God, the fucking art in this game is so good. I wish I can finish being good at drawing like lines. So I can start practicing colors more. And like paintbrushes and all that kind of stuff. Cause I really want to try learning how to draw something similar to the beautiful watercolors in this. The watercolor? No, I don't think it is. It's just look at this, so fucking pretty. Where's my mouse? My mouse cursor is just not on screen at all. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank God. I guess I can't do windowed full screen. Wait, setting. Oh, I had to scroll down for... Oh, copyright music? Yeah, let's do that. Twitch integration, I'm fine. Let's not do that. Dyslexic font? Oh, neat. I like it when games do that. I don't need that. I don't have dyslexia, I'm just an idiot. Where's the volume? Here it is. Oh, there's no master volume, cool. Why did that not... Oh god, no, the music is actually just really loud for some reason. Jesus. It's kind of loud compared to everything else. I mean, that should be fine. We'll kind of see if we have to change anything as it goes. What's detective mode? Interactive objects are automatically highlighted. I don't think I need that. Hardcore mode is existentially difficult. Damn, I feel that game. Checks are harder and healing items are more expensive. Choose your clothes and thoughts wisely. For your sweat and toil rewards reward a small amount of extra XP. That's it, just a little extra XP. Sure. Choose an archetype. Holy fuck, this art! Jesus Christ, this is so good! The Thinker. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological. A magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Physical. Extremely physical. Interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but his dumb thing is, as I was reading this, I was trying to read this out of the corner of my eye, and I thought it read, he's dumb as fuck. No, dumb as a rock. Explain what the stats are? Sure, let's create my own. Oh, Jesus. Your senses and how agile you are. Your musculature, how strong you are. Psyche, sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are, and how brain power you are. I like the slight detail, like the blur on the bottom corner. I don't know why. Like, it just kind of looks cool. Those 4 your attributes? Gotcha. Oh, interesting. It's like I reveal them to see the stats I get. So I get +1 encyclopedia. So it looks like you only get bonuses. You don't lose stuff if your stats are really low. Well, I guess you wouldn't do certain checks. Sensitive sounds interesting, to be honest. They determine how good you are in skills and set attributes. And the learning cap for them. Oh, so like my starting stats. Oh no, I start off with like a bonus. It's at the bottom, I see. So like my starting stats depend, like, change how high I can make them. I kind of want to do size sensitive. That seems interesting. Can I just point out how fucking JoJo's this pose is? I love it so much. The higher your attribute, the more you could learn in them. Gotcha. Let's go with sensitive. Fuck it. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It's their address. Even in the clearest water, it's deep enough to drown. I will say, I think
there is nothing. Only warm, primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Close my door.
Ever. Never, ever.
Simply keep on non-existing. God, that's so real.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great. Give me some more. What was that about X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I want to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone?
Alanis, never let me go. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. I have no... I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what the fuck is going on already. Go 2.
Do you really?
Don't be naive. I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Wait, I did this to myself? I don't care. I'm an idiot, a brave idiot.
Yes, your one disco mother.
Tell me, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is the ball?
Can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Praying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
Open your eyes. This game starts face down, ass up. Alright, this is gonna be a trip. Oh, the fucking picture in the bottom corner, Jesus. Alright, this game is gonna fuck, I can already tell. Medium-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Or the Magnum size. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape is still on, rolling empty. Tab to highlight. Oh, okay, let me get my clothes. Oh, holding tab does not... It immediately closes the window. Oh, did I say disco-ass blazer? Disco-ass blazer. Nice. And what is this object? Oh, shoes. Oh, I have to find my shoes individually? Bro, can't even
Hear a jingle.
Oh.
Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
How much cocaine have these guys done? Gotta be a
This fan
lot.
has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Like, I think you can measure the amount of cocaine they've done in pounds per square inch. Like, how many pounds of cocaine did they do in order to design every square inch of this game?
Has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck. so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Wait, why is it cut off? Why is it just cutting off on this? Oh, okay, it's where my mask was. Wait, or not? Sure. Wait, I had 28% chance to succeed in getting my fucking. I mean, I guess I did just wake up out of a drunken stupor. Okay, I need to read this again because if I talk even a second, I'm gonna miss every last bit of context instantly. Like, I have to pay so much attention to this game already, I can tell. The fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned to this punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach to your neck. You may continue your adventures together in this strange world. Jesus Christ, this game already. I am on board.
You reach out to grab the tie. But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Grab your chest.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving for quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Oh, I thought it was a white check so I could do it again. Oh, okay, I guess not. Pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Oh, really? Oh my god. This might be one of the best tutorials I've I've seen in a game. Just showing you how they're gonna play with all of the checks by trying to grab holy shit, this game is gonna be amazing.
Oh no, it's happening again.
God damn it.
And now there's a numbness in your left arm, plus half your chest.
Is my character gonna die of a heart attack?
It's even worse this time. Maybe you should stop trying to catch the tie. Still happening. Definitely worse than the
I
last
think
time.
my character's having a heart attack trying to reach for a tie.
Finally, the stabbing recedes. You could try doing it again to see how painful it gets, but you would probably die.
Can I don't know, upon the light bulb?
Terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately.
I had a feeling that would happen.
You practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable.
Why can't I grab the fan again? I go for the tie. I want my goddamn tie.
The switch must be broken because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
Ah, so I'm in Florida. Gotcha.
This fan has two chains.
Okay.
Has it been consigned there as
Dang it.
punishment?
Well, I guess I'm not getting a tie because I failed a 73% check. I see how it is. You can try later? Okay, good. I want that tie. I need to look snazzy as fuck. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Like an undershirt? -1 suggestion. I like that. Cover your ass up. The tie, it does want me back.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken
I must not
sink.
keep us separated.
In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror.
Bro, just went on an alcohol-induced
You cannot see
rage.
yourself.
Jesus.
Just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing? Let's wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Oh, there's the heart attack.
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there.
Oh, never
and
mind.
you will never unbecome it.
I don't care. I hurt myself, it's what I do. Maybe I should touch it first to make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sorry, touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue? Ugh. Scared I want to stop doing this. Wipe the mirror now.
Behold.
The fucking I do like how it changed once you see yourself. Honestly, I don't think it looks horrifying. That man just looks like he has the biggest shit-eating grin ever. I love I love this picture.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
It's a face only a mother can love. Yeah. I see you're playing British Simulator. Yes, I am. Complete with biblically accurate dental work and everything. Dear Lord, what is this? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. That is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression?
I just wish the
Trying to
mirror
make
is
an
talking to
expression
me.
with that face. Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself. I don't know why it's there. It just
Please
is.
stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
God, if I honestly, if I had to live my life with any facial expression, the endless shit-eating grin, I'd probably be okay with that.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
God, I don't know, it's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that it's vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too. In a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. Yeah.
You are correct.
Oh, I'm just correct. Very low. Alright, I guess I'm not. I mean... Fuck it, but I'll just click one of them. Dig into the deep of your mind and locate the source of it. The expression!
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past.
I can do both.
That's all you know for now.
Attempts to stop the expression from happening. You know what? No, I'm gonna play the whole game just staring at people like I just shit myself. Oh, that's a door. Oh, I can also hit right click to highlight things. That's helpful. We got over here at the window.
The window stands broken in its frame.
I picked the sensitive, I think it was. Visual calculus. The lights are on. Ha! Oh my god, I would not even thought about that. Jesus Christ. Assess the damage.
What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
Look
the
out.
morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Leave. Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, let me try one last time to see if I can grab my tie.
This fan has two, or has it been consigned?
Not yet, fine. God, I'm gonna have to really put thought into some of the options. If even turning the lights on is gonna affect the fucking checks. There's something on the table. I pick it up. Congrats, you have failed every white check so far. Real. Yeah. Listen, 73% of the time, it fails 100% of the time. The year is 51. Can I go into other people's rooms? I figured as much.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer, I'm a military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
I know, I'm a businessman, chief executive officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay, chief technical officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure? You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
The fact her response isn't immediately freaking out like, what the fuck are you on about? Why don't I remember being a cop? Who in the right mind would let me be a police officer of the law? Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. Nah, I'm good. Oh, hey, babe. Aggressively shits himself. Why don't I remember being a cop?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Who in the right mind would make me an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Better let it go.
Retreat is not a winning tactic.
I should get going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
It would be nice if they had a little extra dialogue for the kind of expressions. Like the actions in between the dialogue. That's just green. Does it mean I can just follow her into her room? I think if I do that, I'm probably gonna get some good outcomes. The weekend edition of the satirical newspaper. Oh, I couldn't read that. My brain can't process French quick enough. Oh, well, that's an SSD moment. I could not. I definitely couldn't read that tooltip. Time to start investigating absolutely everything. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. Speakers connected to the radio. Sound is seasoned with static. Oh. The hell's that? I can take it. No Safed. Sure, just let me take it. Why not? The menu's been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on there. Yeah, that's how I feel sometimes. Is that a bird? That's actually a bird. What the hell are you doing?
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance,
Stuffed
then
sea-
looks down again.
The fuck? The hell are you serving here?
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
That tells me you don't like me. Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
I have several questions. If this is like a bar, why is bro just messing with the tax? I guess that was maybe a decoration and he's just kind of fixing it?
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount
yeah.
it. Most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird?
Look, Your buddy is over there.
He looks at the door where the man in the bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop. I can talk to whoever I please. I should probably not bring it up because you did say people hate police officers. You my buddy.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
I think because you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
So I'm not only a cop, I'm also a hero?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh god, I did all those things? I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
Ah! What have I been doing this whole time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again, keeps plucking at the bird.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard.
I think I'm gonna let the dark voices take over.
It's
I'm
your
gonna
PA system.
and do some karaoke.
Whether they like it or not, ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
Wait. Hold on. So are like my inner emotions doing checks against me? To bring up different options? So I noticed some things have like random checks for dialogue, but I'm not clicking on anything myself. Oh god. I would assume that's what it means by those are passive checks. I assume that's what it means by you are unstable, because you'll have random parts of your mind just give you really insane options. What would I sing when it comes out?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge with my soul. Maybe I'll say something happy. Get the people going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound.
Peak dialogue? No. Don't sing happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Finish the thought. If a skill could potentially bring something up as a passive check that naturally flows into the conversation. Interesting. That's super fucking cool. I go in here. Sign is bolted. The sign says kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. Well, it's a period, so until $13. So if I can find $13, maybe I can get behind there. Okay, yeah, but then this has a colon. Hold on, what? Think of it as a reflection of your priorities and your thought process. I don't think that explanation helps me at all, if I'm going to be honest with you. The Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. Oh, man.
Hello, sweetie.
Playing Space Cadet Pinball on Windows XP is like my favorite shit ever. Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Alright, fine.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Sorry, I was kind of out of it for 3 days.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, my inner subconscious is telling me to buy viewers. I unfortunately have too much going in my head. I don't have enough room for ad space in this fucking crowded
If an
noggin.
assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Take his hand. Esprit de corps. What does that translate to?
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Apparently he doesn't know me.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Group consciousness. Ah.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
I don't really know my name. I mean, it's a 28% chance. Throw all the fucking dice.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
It's so cool. It's very cool. I want to come off as like a douche if I call myself that. It's very, very cool, but maybe just a bit ostentatious. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well,
He doesn't even process what you just said. He just moves on.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Do you mean him? Yeah, I talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, I'm aware I'm a policeman. I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah. Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
I love this dialogue. It's obvious he would have been preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police? I can't remember anything. What are we supposed to do again? Hey, I have a feeling if I probe this dialogue, it might come back to bite me in the ass later.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Hey, shouldn't I have a badge?
You
Checking
mean
buckets.
you don't have a badge?
I was a zombie when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
I guess they just hired someone. They hired whoever does the voice for phone voicemails for that lady. Jesus. I'm able to go back to my room to look for that. See, okay, these are some tasks. Report your missing badge. Okay, so I have to just I'm brain died. So it doesn't look like I have to find it. I just have to report the badge missing. Inspect the body. Interview the cafeteria manager. Get a hold of a sad song on tape. See the card system. These? Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this? I don't like it that it's clicking at me. You now view your skills here. Oh, sweet Jesus. Like, I'd level this... No, Okay, I can't level it up. this. So I only have 5 XP. I'm sure once I level up, it'll probably be easier to figure out. Give you a description of what each does. Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Psyche-based. Tell me why psyche-based is. Gotcha. Hunches and gut feelings. Ah, that makes more sense. Like, what the? Why is the Inland Empire talking about me? Is the entirety of Britain just in my head? Is this gonna tell me to stab people at random? Empathy. Understand others. Work your mirror neurons. Authority. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Interesting. No, that'd be Half-Light. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. God, fucking these images are so good. Endurance. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. Mine or someone else's? Click on info in the top right corner. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's reading. I feel like it's already going to be enough for reading in this game as is. Cool for high flyers, party enthusiasts, cops who need lightning, sorry. Electrochemistry is the animal within you, the beast longing to be unleashed, to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects. It also enables you to better investigate lurid matters. If you need to, I'm gonna have to get a dictionary for this game. Like, I know the word lurid, but I think I've heard it once in my entire life. Very vivid in color, especially so to create an unpleasant or harsh, unnatural effect. Gotcha. You need to understand a chemical breakdown or talk to someone blasted out of their mind, or understand sexual dynamics. Electrochemistry is there to guide you. At high levels, electrochemistry makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure. An unrepentant Lothario who leers at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bendy straw in either hand. But with a low electrochemistry, you'll be too innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, this city will be difficult to understand. We're gonna be here for a while if I'm gonna read these. Holy shit. Endurance is your metabolism and circulatory system. It improves your health, one of 2 health pools in the game. It enables you to survive being a cop. Who cares if you can't aim a gun? If you can take a few bullets, why be afraid of drugs that hurt your health if you're a very, very healthy man? Damn. Honestly, I might just go into psyche and physique. The overview is usually enough, you think? That's fair. Yeah, honestly, I think it does give you a good idea. Go to Party Planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Yeah, that one might actually I need to look into. Cool for city lovers. The wisest of the streetwise. Ah, okay, gotcha. So it's like street smarts, basically. And Half-Light. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Cool for high-strung investigators. Shoot now. Ask questions later as cops. Surprise haters. Okay, it's our fight or flight response. Interesting. And coordination. You got ready, aim, and fire. Perception. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Action speed. The quickest to react. An untouchable man. Savior flare. Sneak under their noses. Stun with immense panache. Master mechanics. Pick locks of pockets. God. How many drugs were they on? Like, I'm just seeing the art and I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure these guys must have had a pretty low fucking electrochemistry. They took 1 hit of LSD and then they just started going. They didn't even know what the hell was happening anymore. Like, what the fuck is this? God. I'm gonna be nutting all over the art in this game. Wield raw intellectual power. Deduce the world. Encyclopedia. Call upon all of your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Drama? Oh, hey, it's an exalted orb. If I level up my drama, can I just, like, slam my chest piece and gain an extra affix on it? It's gonna be +1 strength, I know it. Or like +1 chaos resistance. Conceptualization. Understand creativity. See art in the world. And visual calculus. Reconstruct the crime scene, making laws of physics and work of the law. Or make laws of physics work for the law. I'm gonna be misreading a lot of stuff because I read really fast in my head. Oh, my brain's talking to me.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
The what? Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma?
The gnome of
You feel like a
Jeroma.
smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
Damn. The flavor, I'm gonna be honest, the flavor in this game, it can sell me on anything. I read that and I'm like, damn, I can go for a cigarette right now. Don't smoke, kids. Terrible idea. Dad's been a smoker for like 30 billion years and it sucks ass. But when you describe it like that, the gnome of Jeroma, hand me 3 packs right now. But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all. Or you could not do that. No one is making you.
Yeah, I should do that. I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that. I'll make it priority 1. Well, I'll think about it. I think... Is this saying that I do want to smoke? I should enthusiastically do that.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils.
Again, you're not putting up a good case on why I shouldn't smoke. Don't smoke, but
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
I like massive bonuses. Find smokes and smoke them. Alright. Wonder where I can get some of those later. Oh, did I inspect this part? Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom. Wait, I didn't even notice that. What the fuck did this guy do? Okay, random question. Well, I guess to anyone, not just random. It looks like there's a lot of things that were torn down and broken. Is that because it shows something that's strength based? Like, would this actually look different if I picked a different preset? Or, because like, yeah, it's like the sink's torn off, windows broken, door got thrown off its hinges. Is that because like my character has a shitload of physique? Oh damn it! I can't take the tape. Nah, room looks the same every time. Gotcha.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Is that even a bed anymore?
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Kim, can you help me get my? Can you help me get my necktie?
Being consigned there.
Damn it. All right. Oh, if I double click, he moves faster. That's good to know. What is this health? That's morale. Gotcha. We're talking to this guy now.
The man with the unimpressive beard.
I could do
notices
that.
you
Yeah, I didn't think
approaching.
about that.
He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks at you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. As I said, Detective Raphael Ambrosius Castor.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily...
Wait, yeah! Was it? Did I just miss the shoe?
Do you have her number?
Did I actually just miss the shoe? You know what? No, I'm gonna go the whole game without my right shoe.
Do.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna have a missing shoe the entire game.
You said you just got here. From
I
where?
could have gotten it. Okay.
Are you a local?
I'm gonna go without a shoe. I hope at some point someone asks me why I'm missing a shoe.
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes?
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean I do have questions? Ask them. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, if you saw this face and you saw the missing shoe, you'd be like, yeah.
Yes, yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Cafeteria manager is clearly agitated. Where exactly is the body? Who killed him? Who killed him? Why did Sylvie go away? That's a good question.
She went away because none of your business.
Yeah, fine.
Extra fine.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Who killed
I
him?
don't know who killed him. I'm not the police.
Did
That's
you
your
kill
job.
him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Did you kill him, Gart?
No, I didn't.
You can tell me, Gart, you killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this.
Why did you
What
have
is
to
this?
kill him?
Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless. His expression unreadable.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you do some kind of sick kick out of killing him?
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone else then?
He ignores you.
That's all.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, I got 30 experience for just blaming this man.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's real? I am not slipping away unnoticed.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever
Trivial.
part of the world
Okay.
you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money?
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
What do I owe this place? What do I owe this place for? But what? But what exactly is money? You're under arrest.
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Intellect 1, my friend. But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering what the most basic concept of reality.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things.
Holy
Things
shit,
like
this guy is
hospital
actually a literal
or 8
infant right
bottles
now. What the
of
fuck?
blend
He
and
destroyed his
9 packs
brain.
of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Money's what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or he peeks at the ledger, or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. Use it for everything, really. Interesting, where do I get it from? See him to show you the coins you found. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
That's 10 plus 10. Is it nine? Come down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
100 times smaller?
Yes,
That's horrible.
it is.
For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money. He demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Isn't there somewhere else I can stay around here? I don't have a home. I don't remember where my home is. Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the streets. Let's do that.
No, don't. There's no need. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them.
Oh, hey,
Ask
Dragon,
for
how's it going?
assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
I kind of want to ask, how do I get money? He says, aren't you a detective? Why don't you get a fucking job, you bum?
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I have no idea.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Far away? South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I don't. Does this mean I'm homeless? Only have a vague blackened
The
image.
vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay.
You're all right?
if
That's
you
good.
Run out of money.
Trace the way back somehow to the exact strength, the exact number of the building. Hobo cop!
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop. Has
Sorry,
its
I had to
advantages.
pick. I had to pick hobo cop. I had to pick hobo. What the fuck is my new thought? Hobo. What the fuck? That is metal! Holy shit! The art in this game. Wait, initialize? I could research thoughts? The fuck? A cop and a hobo. A hobo cop, upsides, can be disheveled, doesn't have to wash, carries himself with lurched gusto. Hobo cop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out. Because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again here. You're drunk. Why'd you come home, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourself. Downsides. Are there any? I mean, seriously. Give me one. I can't argue with that. Like, if I internalize that, is that just like temporary research bonuses, ungainly and rambly? It lowers my motor, but I don't really need motor. I assume composure's in motor. Like, am I able to uninternalize it? Oh, okay, so it's like passive bonuses. Jesus Christ, this game is melting my brain. I am gonna keep one shoe footless now. It's part of the hobo cop thing. His motor's okay. I forgot the
Yes.
color. Think about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything. I can't remember a single thing. Would you say this is a mysterious case? We're doing some. If we're from different precincts, why are we here on the same case? This is a good point.
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a
There's a
pacing
phrasing.
competition.
Oh. Once you internalize it, you may receive benefits or withdrawals from the thought. And it says that there's a research time. Once it's done researching, am I able? Does it stay permanent or what?
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember. I don't remember being in on anything. You know what? I'm in on a I'm in on a retrograde amnesia. You can discard and replace them later. Good to know. Okay.
That's good. Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off. Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You should tell me. This seems irrelevant.
Later.
His voice
Was
is
there
unflinching.
anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Time flows when you dialogue or interact with other people and... okay. So there is a reason to inspect basically everything if I want time to pass. Literally anything. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me
Do you
before.
want me to brief you?
Brief. Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
If I fully internalize the thought, and then unequip it and put it back in, do I have to go through the research time again for the bonuses? I assume that'd be like their way of making you commit to certain thoughts.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Yes, if you recall correctly. Gotcha. Why didn't we do anything about the caller? You'll have to spend a skill point to forget the thought, though. Ooh, that sounds nasty. Why didn't we do anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
And the RCM is... I love how he did, like, this guy doesn't even know the concept of money, and people aren't just being like... People are playing along with it. I think it's the only thing that feels weird about this game is people just haven't immediately just left my ass. Be like, what the fuck are you? Just whatever, I'll fucking do this shit myself. Hold on, the RCM is... Of course, yes, I understand everything now. I assume the RCM's the police force. Let me just make this perfectly clear. So, our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Can we go over the preliminary info again? Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a part.
It doesn't help that my intellect is beaten to a pulp. That, you know what, that makes sense. I assume some of this dialogue would, a lot of this dialogue would be different if I actually had high intellect. Lieutenant considers your question for a moment before answering. No, it's not a particular mysterious case. Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I love it when games actively change dialogue when your intelligence is low. It's dumb, but my favorite is always Fallout when you have low intelligence and your character doesn't even know how to speak. all of your dialogue options are just like... It's so fucking funny. Or like one-word responses. I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something supernatural. This game does that a lot. Fuck yeah, dude. I think the more I'm playing this game, even though I'm not even an hour in, I guess I am an hour in. I haven't really left the first area. the more I'm playing this game, I'm already getting really depressed at how the studio just fucking absolutely collapsed on itself. Like, oh my god, the only thing I know about this game is, one, I believe the original name was No Rest for the Furies, which I actually kind of dig more than Disco Elysium. But obviously, I'm pretty sure most people would read that as No Rest for the Furries. And two, the absolute shit show that is the studio collapsing, and the absolute like petty litigation that's happened between some of this there's like 3-4 different successor. No Truce with the Furies, that's what it was. I think No Rest for the Furies might have been a different game. There was another game that I recall having like a really weird name that used the word Furies in it. Anyways, white males in his 40s. What more do you need? Personally, I think the labor dispute's very mysterious. Okay, so this case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Cut this boring stuff off immediately. You know what this case is about.
Maybe there's a young woman involved. You sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering? Maybe there's a young woman involved.
Yes, it just so happens there's a beautiful blonde 19-year-old woman at the heart of this case. A rich one, in fact. Part of a murder sex cult.
It doesn't have to be a cult. It can just be a sex murder. It doesn't have to be a murder. It can just be sex.
That's commendable. Was there anything else?
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit. Then hit him with it.
Actually, I have all I need for now. Legendary 14. Convince Kim there's a sexy, dark mystery twist in the case. That's a 42%. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I really don't understand. I don't really remember anything. There was drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
I feel like this goes on a little bit more than personal affairs when I literally cannot even remember the case, my dude. Wrong personal affairs, but I'm completely lacking basic information about even this organization we're in. I'm afraid this is a medical situation. Oh, dare you not be dreaming it? Thing is, Ben, I genuinely completely forgot about that Dream Barbecue came out. I actually wanted to stream Dream Barbecue. It's like, shut the fuck up and work, damn it. But like, I can't work. I don't even know where the fuck I am. My name is Raphael Damian Cortez, or whatever the fuck I just said. Yeah, no, I forgot that. I know it came out today, and I knew it was coming out today. I just forgot. And I already had this game planned, so I'm just gonna stream this. To be honest, real talk, I actually kind of want to play that game on my own more than stream it, because that seems like a game I really want to get into the mood. Because like Enna is an experience, which is what he was referencing, by the way. The Enna Dream Barbecue. I fucking love Enna. Let's see, but I'm completely lacking basic information about the organization. Raphael Ambrosius Cassure. Thank you.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Alright, fine, let it be.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Your heart beats twice like a fist. The serotonin deficiency makes your teeth clench.
Thank you, wise man.
The lieutenant blinks, his mouth slightly open, and his body motionless. A microsecond passes.
Excuse me, I was lecturing you. I shouldn't have. You should consult a medical professional if you feel that you need help. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth.
This habit of dispensing wisdom has been brought to his attention before. He will not think less of you for lashing out. He is trying to curb it.
Okay, forget
A
it.
moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
I want to talk about you. Is he following me? See if I can convince him. 42% chance. We got this.
What if you...
What if you did it? Did what, the Hanged Man?
Yes, you killed him. And then, as part of the plan, you drowned out the memory.
Ooh, that'd be a twist.
Maybe this is why your chest feels so hollow. You did an awful thing. And you can't even bring yourself to acknowledge it.
I think that might be the fact that I drank so hard I'm giving myself a heart attack. Like, just by reaching for a tie.
Are you sure you would have the strength to take down a hardened mercenary? You're not in the best shape.
Keep it to yourself. This is your burden to bear now. Yeah, let's go with that. Well, I kind of went nowhere. Fair enough. But now we planted the seeds. I could have done it. I have a confession to make. I am the murderer. I wonder if I can bring that up later. Like, after we see the body. Wait, didn't something just pop up a second ago? Okay, I guess not. Oh, let me quickly check if there's anything else I can inspect here. A sign. Summer door closed for the winter. Fair enough. Oh, oh, my other shoe! It's out of the window. That's where it was. I'm not getting it. I'm too lazy to get my other shoe. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." You know what? Fair.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What's the fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Yeah, let's go with that. Never
She
mind.
shifts in her seat awkwardly.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Good for a dead body.
Oh, that's
Points
right
north.
there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. I don't know where I'm at.
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
In the city of Revachol.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
Lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you were displaying. What's up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What is in the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Ooh, maybe we can go there.
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast.
What did it actually just let me go and go get some fucking
kind of
pastries
accident,
instead of
probably.
going to the body? What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there. And a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
I know nothing about Disco Elysium other than the devs, when accepting the award at the Game Awards, said, "We'd like to thank Marx and Engels and the woke content director's verdict on it is heavy social commentary. Oh, yeah, oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, so for context, there's like some big fucking... Oh, shit, sorry. I hit my microphone. There is like this big fucking weird spreadsheet of people going in and writing down the verdict of whether this thing is woke or not. Okay, hold on. Can I'm gonna say some words here that's gonna get me instantly banned on Twitch. Ben, do you have the image that I'm referring to? Let's see if I can find it. I want to see if I can find it. Let's see. I don't think I'll be able to find it. Let's just say, I'll make, I think I know what you want. Yes, you do know what you want. But I'm gonna just use a made up example. Just to put it a bit lightly. Some of these, like when it says woke, it will mean anything. Two men hold hands, woke for like LGBT agenda or whatever. But some of the games listed means that someone had to not only know the game but play it. Oh god, no, Ben, just send it to me, please. Yes, that 6 out of 10. Oh god, yeah, there's a he searched up the word Fuda. And okay, I'm not gonna read that further, but let's just use the example of like a video game named Big Gay Al's a Big Gay Sex Adventure. And it says verdict, woke, reasoning, contains a big gay sex. Like that's essentially what it is. The Gardener is a lesbian woke game confirmed ? Incredibly minor stuff like that, yeah. Like even the very slightest thing. But yeah, in that one, it lists Disco Elysium as heavy social commentary regarding communism. Whether it's pro or anti is unclear. Despite, yeah, the devs just saying we like to thank Marx and Engels.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. God. Water everywhere.
I saw the anti-woke people go the woke it's so funny, dude. It's so funny. When Warframe announced their 1999 update and we're getting close to release, I saw so many people calling it woke frame. Like, man, I can't believe the developers are so woke. I've been playing this game for years, and all I have to do is lean in and just say, motherfucker, what? These are the same guys who every single Pride Month like flood the market with all of like the like transgender flag profile pictures with all the Warframes, all the stuff. Like, to say Warframe doesn't support LGBTQ stuff is to literally be the most blind motherfucker in existence. It is the funniest shit whenever I see it. And you want to know what the best part is? The reasoning they call it woke is because of Aoi. Let me get a picture of who the fuck they're referring to. It is literally just this Japanese girl with like a funky haircut. Like that's the reason they always bring it up. Let me just get this image. When capitalism is involved, you never really know. When capitalism is involved, you never really know they are woke during Gay Month. In Digital Extreme's case, they're generally very supportive of pretty much everything throughout the year. They do make new stuff over Pride Month, but they like oh yeah, and like yeah, Tigger is literally trans. They added the dating system that is just fully okay with same-sex relationships. Like even in the game itself, they explore a lot of themes of actually, two of the main characters in the current story arc are literally just two big old-ass gay men. It's great. And like well handled too. That's the important part. This is the character, by the way. That when they showed this, people were like, "Woke frame." But also, you are kind of right. When it comes to game month, a lot of companies are just not really honest about that kind of stuff. It is dumb. What kind of fish market is this?
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts.
Rainbow capitalism, my beloved. Yeah, it sucks so much.
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
That's all for now, thank
no
you.
problem.
And she nods, brushing a fleck of soil off her cheek. Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool, and what are you doing here? Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question then.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer.
Yeah, I'll
Of
have to run.
course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes the brow with a canary yellow glove.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Actually, kind of a good point. Hey, can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Hell yeah, dude. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. I guess I'm not finding my way home. I kind of read that as wild penis for a second. Oh, right. I didn't think about that. +1 interfacing. I don't like how it's called interfacing. Okay, same thing. I think we should probably go outside and just look at the body real quick. He's gonna get very angry at me. It wasn't north, right? Ah, yes, the big asshole. I'm off to get your bi-yearly haircut. Dude, I feel... Oh, thanks for the follow. Have fun with your haircut. I feel the exact same way. I get a haircut like maybe like once a year. Once, like half a year. It kind of sucks. Yo, nice shoes though. Kid, what are you doing? Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. A human being decomposes. I also can't read today. Jesus. Yeah, have a good one. Kudos got this. The body throwing the boy throwing a rock at the dead body can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Spent 4 years with long hair because you hate the hairdresser more than you hate having long hair. I was gonna say goddamn, but then I realized you literally live in the middle of nowhere. So I'm pretty sure the only hairdresser you have are like fucking stag beetles who just climb up on your shoulders and cut your hair. So I wouldn't blame you. They somehow made these 12-year-olds look like fucking 40-year-old thugs. Hey kid, a word. Police business. How many time, please?
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Exactly. Shit's coming up strong, throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do? Kim, you wanna hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
Having a crew of stag beetles that work to cut your hair, that worked your hair like cleaner wrasse would be rad as fuck. It would be. It fucking would be.
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Wait, what? No?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The body? What do you know about the body?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, help me out. What do you want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Do you know who he is? Do you know how it got up there? Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Is that their attempt to... That's either a different language or they really just tried to drop a slur and... and didn't censor it out that time.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking...
Kid's been high on a kite for days. I relate.
Mesco, or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Do you know who he is?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
I'll discuss the... Now I already talked about the crime scene. You kids play on this playground a lot?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Cyberpunk 2077 and Disco Elysium universe convert. Oh, Night City. Exactly.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I have more questions about the crime scene.
Yeah. The kingdom of... Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points at his chest with both thumbs.
Kuno.
I do like Kuno.
Primal. Violent.
You afraid of yourself in third person? Like gang names? Those are something you'd call a rabid dog.
Yeah. Think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
He seems glad someone understood what he was going for. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
That the thing from behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard. Oh, it's referring to him?
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
I'm not doing anything, see? Answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
That fucking phrase. He's digging his dick out.
Escalate!
He's pulling his cock out!
You're afraid!
Pigs in here in Kuno! Somebody, please!
What is this sick charade? Physical instrument, shut him down. Don't punch him, it's a bad idea. Do I do something? Am I dumb? It didn't seem to imply anything was happening. What is this sick charade?
No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
Who put you up to this?
No one. Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
You high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
I don't think anyone's gonna look.
Rolling super hard. He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
That's a bad idea. Let's back off.
Look, I know you wanted to hit me, You got that? I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
You know what? You can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno? Yeah, I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. Yes. How do I get back to it? I'll go back to that thought. I'll go with that one.
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Kind of like Kuno.
Backing up was a bad idea. Now he thinks he's established dominance over you.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Okay, Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Oh, I get -1 because I backed down. Ah, damn it. Fuck it, 17% chance. Let's go.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him.
Think you can turn the Kuno down for a moment? Kuno, listen. You know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for us grown-ups.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level. You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
You okay, Kuno?
He looks worried. The Kun has her confused.
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
Ah.
The fuck about it?
Okay, I can't talk to the new no new dialogue with that.
Testing. Get lost. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
That got us absolutely nowhere. Let me check the dumpster. The R wears a crown. With a ribbon below. A light above descending. I talked to the dumpster?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags." There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, I feel there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
An extrasensory perception. Whatever's in there may hold a special significance.
I agree. We should get someone from the remote viewers division here.
What is the remote viewers
All
division?
the detectives from all the precincts who experience extrasensory perception go to the remote viewers division. Their work is invaluable to the force.
Wait, is that actually a thing? Or is he taking the piss out of me? What kind of extra natural abilities do they possess? Wow, could we get them here?
No, because they don't exist.
I'm so disappointed right now. I thought there was a... Oh, okay.
We should still access this container. There may be evidence.
I like this guy. How do we get the lock
We could
open?
try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage,
Or, Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Let's do that, yeah. Probably much easier. Start running, because fuck it. Okay, cool, I can just hold the mouse button and it keeps walking. Awesome.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is. It is just common sense.
Okay then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
I told you I'm a hobo, or soon to be one. Rummaging through the trash will keep me out too. We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
I'll come back later with that. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here. I'm gonna torture him later. Oh, is there a sign over there? What's that? Rude de Saint. I can't fucking pronounce that. Fuck it, I'm leaving. Oh yeah, the garbage container.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock with a well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
The worst that could happen. I have gloves.
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobo Cop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Did I just have a premonition that says there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the box of cartons.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
There you go. Pick up the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Ooh, maybe for the corpse? Or the body?
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for the slimy thing.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ah, just like the one I have.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yeah, we can't handle Kuno. You think someone from the whirling might be involved?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the
Dig in
trash
Hobo Cop style for extra content.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's a knock cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however.
What?
And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I'll sell it.
No, you won't. Because none of those things are
Aw, damn
They're
it.
not actually in there. All you see is food waste and
Cruel
crisp
jest. There
remains.
must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
And a take.
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
No. Can I use the mug on him?
It's just organic waste.
It's not gonna
cold
end
and
well.
slimy in your
That's
hands.
gonna go so
Apple and
horribly,
potato
but
peels
I
mostly.
surely made.
Unidentified
That's
sludge
on
and the
purpose.
occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this? A
What?
blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A
Damage a
clipboard.
ledger.
A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
There's a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for a great blow. Maybe it was my fault. Shit, maybe I did kill him. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore. Because I don't know. I'm boring. Has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. Oh, I can make this really dark.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime or worse.
Okay, I'll
Official
do that.
notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found,
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Okay, inventory. Can I use it? How do I interact? Held? Use the interact button in the inventory to inspect it. Barber was too busy. I guess I'll get a cut in 6 months. That's so based. Okay, I guess it's not like. I guess it's not like a point and click game where you click on an item and then use it on the environment. That's good because okay, I was just genuinely curious what would happen if I just showed him this. If I showed my lieutenant this mug like an eager 6-year-old. Hey, look. I'm not gonna continue that thought because this mug's already racist enough as is. But I was just so curious if they just put in an interaction with that. Oh my god, there's a lot of tasks. Yeah, read the ledgers. All right, yeah. This is a ledger you found. Look, it's yellow like you. Oh god. This is a ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in the man's in a man's dense cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged. Am I dumb? How do I interact
It's the
with
ledger you found in
Oh.
the trash. A
I'm
pitiful
I'm so
cabbage of
dumb.
White and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor, for you.
Damn real. The damage ledger is fucking dissing me hard.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off
Leave
if
it
you
there.
want.
It's cool. Maybe it's kitchen tissue.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue. It's not though. It's toilet paper.
Take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
Alright, I wasn't too big on the voice actors so far for the most part, but like, I'm glad the narrator absolutely slaps. I love this guy. Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
This game is fucking phenomenal at painting a mental picture. I genuinely don't think I've had a game that's more enthralled me in its like simple descriptors than anything I've ever experienced. Granted, I don't read many books, nor do I really like play many like heavy text-based games. But god damn, this game! Run your fingers across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Hey, Lieutenant, what's this? Points at the sticker.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Can I read
Any
it?
capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Okay, where's his car?
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Perhaps the white paper.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
There's a mention of naming conventions here. I like how it's also kind of questioning the voices. Like the descriptor isn't just a description; it's something that's actively being like talked to you.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation
Basically talking
has
with the
its case
narrator.
number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh my. They're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor.
That's
Even the
lighthearted?
rare Article 3
Lighthearted?
collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murdering, don't you? It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together. but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, my case has appeared in place some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean the non-numeric ones with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
That?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case of the square bullet holes murder.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one, the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out.
I relate to that so hard. So many fucking pictures I have. I look at the name and I'm like, what the fuck was this? I click it and it's like a picture of a fucking garbage can wearing a Prussian czar's fucking uniform. I'm like, why'd I do this? What was I thinking? This was like 5 years ago, so there's no way I'll be able to figure it out.
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Oh. I thought it was just a bullet hole. Oh no. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
I feel like I could just ask him for paper. Whatever, commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager.
Cross out ones that are already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Furies are at home in the mirror. The setting sun. Shit on a stick. Honestly, the Furies are at home in the mirror is great.
Furies? Yes, well, I don't know. I have to be honest, I'm not experiencing the internal strife that it refers to. And also, could you make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know?
The Hanged Man.
What? Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Ooh, a skill point, hell yeah. I'm done inspecting these. Close the case files.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a
White
little
check?
further from
It
your
is.
nose now.
How's the yellow papers?
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms,
Random.
waiting to be filled out.
How long is this game? Almost 2 hours in, and I've done nothing but talk to a fucking notebook for half an hour. I don't like that response. I don't like that response you just gave. Wait, really? That's actually not as long as I thought it'd be, to be honest. I was thinking it'd be here for like fucking 100 hours. Considering, all right, cool. Just talking at this point, talking to this fucking notebook is 1/30th of the game.
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
I'll probably go for another hour. I want to do 2 hours, but considering I've done almost nothing, I want to get a little bit further. Let's see, what are the task forces are? 3. The topmost is misconduct fines. The middle ones are stationary calls, and the bottommost is field autopsy forms. Let's do the misconduct fines.
Monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Koba snorted his playthrough within a few days. I believe that, to be honest. I probably, in 9-hour sessions each. Ah, okay. I probably won't go that long. I think the problem for me is I'm not the, but you know how he gets me. Oh yeah, of course. God, Koba is something else. when there's that game that he loves. I think for me, I believe me, I'm loving this game, but there's something about games where I feel like I'm not able to kind of and talk as much that I don't like to play as long. It just kind of feels awkward that I'm kind of just sitting here reading text and then occasionally like trying to make a crack. Some games when it comes to streaming for me don't gel too well, so I don't think I'll play for 9 hours straight like that insane motherfucker.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
And the field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters.
Oh, he didn't stream it. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
To be filled in.
Yeah, no, I think.
Sex, condition of internal organs.
Ugh. I guess there's an autopsy. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's why I'm still like very curious how I want to handle Death Stranding 2 when it comes out. Cause I'm like, I could probably play that game and stream it for like 10 hours in a row. Gifted the game to him and occasionally got DMs from him about it. Bro, why would you do that? You just gave crack to a crackhead.
Color of the irises,
you knew what you were doing.
Predation marks. Condition of sexual organs.
You basically forced him to go on vacation for a few days.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers.
You did indeed.
Requests for bad guys.
You Random bought me this game, by the way, too. He also bought me this game.
What delicious.
I forget why.
Within this pathetic mess, you feel better.
Oh, I got healed by reading papers. Wait. Yes, all that remains now is to fill the forms and hand them into people. Finds wrongdoers, interview and fill the for dead guys. Okay, apparently reading about fines and dead bodies made me feel better.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear.
Stinking cellulose.
The rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy of paper.
There is a fine line with trying to use a synonym? Yeah, I think it's synonym. You expressed interest. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, that was like, because I was interested in Disco Elysium, and then it just randomly showed up, and I'm like, God damn it. The reason I didn't play it is because I wanted a long break between Divinity and playing another CRPG. And then when I beat this, I'm gonna finally play Baldur's Gate 3. I want to play this game before I did Baldur's Gate 3. But there's a fine line between trying to go for like a really silly synonym for a word and making it sound cool and not like really cringy, but going with stinking cellulose. It sounds so stupid, if I'm gonna be honest. The voice acting single-handedly carries it.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat.
The experience.
The stuff of death itself. And then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
You just threw it at him since he said that someone could redeem a thing on stream to determine the next game, so you did. You're like Oxy, except giving people actually good games. Because Oxy just threw bad rats at me one day. He just keeps buying bad rats for people. I love him. He's such a dick. I mean, granted, he has gifted me. He has gifted me some good games before and recommended some good stuff. But he gifted me bad rads, so I'm not sure if I could forgive him. Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters RCM.
Oh, why did you say? Wait, what did you say the color was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands. U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Open it. 58% chance? Yes!
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee, slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know.
Fuck no, put the ledger away.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now...
Please be a gun.
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Pick up the ticket stubs. Fucking kill yourself, you asshole! What? What?
The words just crossed your mind somehow.
Who are they for?
Who do you think? You.
Dude, I've never related so hard to this game before. Being like, why did I do this? And my brain just says, go fuck yourself, me.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. They let you go there, too. You should go and kill yourself there.
I have no... This game is fucking destroying me. Wow. You should kill yourself now.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell it first.
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
But it'll make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
Let's go.
Hold on to it. Let's see, what was that?
Frisson covers your entire body. A feeling of cold. A persistent chill.
Hold on to it, read the card.
Your hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take...
What did I do?
grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
I'm so confused. Your hands shake when you're holding on to it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has me filled with entirely. I step on the light train.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear.
What?
You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything alright?
Fall sideways? Is the body still there? You fall sideways. He didn't even inspect the body. Wait. Wait. Excuse me? Wait, is that actually a thing that happens? Hold on. Hold the fuck up.
There is nothing. Again.
Nothing?
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery. Just blackout.
Just lie there, passed out?
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
Yeah, that's the stuff?
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Was that the X something? Where's Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
No, it's beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Enough, just lie there motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil.
Oh, is that his carriage? Why did he have the engine exposed? That does not look like it'll be a very functional car for long.
Drink. Water.
Drink.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself.
I have not taken
as it
any
pours down
damage,
your parched
but I've had
throat.
the ability to heal myself
Your
twice
head
from
subsides.
dialogue.
The darkness parts.
I have a feeling that I must have narrowly escaped taking damage from a few things.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water.
That was just the
Some of it
alcohol taking over
spills
again.
on the
Okay.
driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
That's the same. Came into contact with the burnt out remains of the past. I was dehydrated, won't happen again. Fuck it. Starts climbing out of the motor carrier.
That does sometimes happen.
Hands you the reins of the ledger.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Yes, let's solve the case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable
Ledger
and a tool
of
equipped in
Failure
hand
and
slot skill
Hatred!
bonuses.
Holy
Find it under
shit,
the
that's
Tools tab in
metal!
your inventory.
Thank you, voicemail lady. The Ledger and Failure and Hatred. This is the same ledger you found in the trash, only worse somehow. Makes you think about the letter, about the woman's handwriting, about not wanting to get out of bed in the morning. Thoughts. White morning. Temporarily researches -1 authority. Little guy gets further and further away. You have chosen to resurface a bloated corpse of the past. Listen, man. Corpses are cool. You get to poke it with a stick. Unfortunately, I passed out beforehand. See yourself from above. Passed out on the blue tiles on the hostel room floor. Even from the distance, you can see your eyelids flutter. The moment of what? A great white object letting out its sweet smell. Like a lily of the valley. Oh, you equipped as a tool as well? Interesting. Still remembers that feeling, and look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. Do I want to have -1 authority? I guess we'll see what happens when it internalizes, I guess. Oh yeah, leveled up. Oh, I see what you mean, random. Yeah, the max level increases the highest level I can put up into this stuff. Hmm. We should put into half light. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what kind of bullshit we can get ourselves up to if we let half light do his own shit. You can equip that. They're under where? Do you have to use your point right away? I mean, I have it. Is there a reason not to? Right, click it. Oh, there we go. Ah, it goes in my hand. -2 authority. Alright, I guess I have no fucking authority right now. Interact.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip.
I'm not gonna retry this later. Let's see if I can get
the faint smell of
I can
cleaner.
get a 20% chance to roll.
It's proving to be harder than
Damn
expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together.
Fair enough.
Again later.
Put the ledger away. Well, I could just turn his head. Can I go into the car and... Here we go.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel.
What is this machine?
This is the Cupri's Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Okay, but what is a motor carriage?
A motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you are familiar with the concept. We've had these for nearly a century.
All policemen have such cool motor carriages.
The Caprice Motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
You turn us on and drive somewhere?
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Built
A
the
metallic
toolbox.
drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Wait. Or take the rubber-handled chain cutters. I guess I figured that's where the light would be to read the case file watermark all with.
The pry bar feels nice and
Might as well take 'em all.
in your hand, heavier than you'd think, cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more, useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap go the cutters in your hand. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue, lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers.
Pick up the
and
radio.
the radio on its hook. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in dispatch, come in dispatch, come in Delta 10, this is Firewalker copy. Hey Alice, this is the officer from 41st Precinct, nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something to report. I was told I need to connect to my station, 41st Lazarus. Yeah.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I'm in a bad way, Doc, a real bad way.
Oh, it's you.
Oh no.
Was that a snarl or a suppressed groan? No love for you here.
You know who I am? I couldn't reach up and I couldn't reach up and grab the tie from my spinning fan without unbearable pain shooting through my arm. In the development of Sun City, I think I had a heart attack. I've lost memory, all of it. Doc, someone broke my heart. Go with that one.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
Not surprised. Okay, anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
I like his outlook, actually. I couldn't grab a tie without terrible pain shooting through my arm.
Hard to tell exactly what it was over the phone. Could be a combination of peripheral neuralgia and high blood pressure. Could be that you were having a heart attack. Or, actually, it could be both, given your profile.
He seems positively surprised about the idea. Like, that both? That sounds bad.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that man's a doctor. No wonder I'm in so much pain. I feel like I've been damaged.
Yes, probably in more ways than one.
You're detecting very little in the way of empathy from Dr. Gottlieb.
So what do I do?
Cut down on the drinking, pal. In fact, cut off the drinking. The drugs, too. Anything else?
Oh, but speed. Sweet speed. It goes so well with alcohol, too.
Isn't there anything you could do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Yeah, that's not something I can handle right
You
now.
want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station
Yeah.
is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
I feel like I could ask this guy what my name is. He knows who I am. Surely I can ask him my name, right?
So it's political. You're being neglected because of political reasons.
Failure.
The
Oh,
money is
interesting.
probably going to some old, oily.
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mectorson.
It's not fucking cryoactylate. It's super glue, Doc.
You know who I am? There we go.
Yes, there's no end to the misfortunes fate has seen fit to rain upon me. Who? You are? You lost your human visage a while back. Now let's get on with it. I've got more important things to do.
I just want to know my name. I mean, that's the alcohol, probably.
And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Sort of. But by God, does it burn in your chest.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural...
All in due time, fair.
Accept
I'm too dumb to ask about my
the body
name.
is an object, and objects break down. Do what good you can with yours, before the rest goes too.
Fair enough. I guess it's all for now.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm gonna report my
Just a second,
badge.
officer.
But yeah, I remember this one time. God, I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Actually, 2 seconds. I'm telling a hospital story. I need a drink. Sparkling water. But yeah, no, I swear to God, some doctors have the most amount of tact. Like, I still remember this one doctor. I think he was more of a new resident, but this dude. Oh, it's sparkling water. It comes in a can. Because it's sparkly. Gotta keep it enclosed so it doesn't lose its sparkleness. But yeah, so this doctor came in, was talking to the patient, and he was basically telling them like a pretty straight diagnosis, pretty much telling them, look, you only have so much tact when you have to deal with dumbasses sticking things up their ass every day. Oh, here's the thing, I'm not blaming them in the slightest, but some doctors just don't have bedside manners in the funniest way. Like he said everything. He basically told the patient everything's fine, but went into such specific detail that the patient was genuinely terrified out their ass. And the amount of times I've talked to a doctor, be like, "Hey, this is happening with the patient." They're just like, "Okay," and I'm like, "Do something, dumbass." Like, oh God, I love working with doctors.
10-2, 10-5.
They're always built wrong.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus.
Oh yeah, I worked in fast food for like 6 years.
The radio switchboard.
I kind of miss it, to be honest, but God, you've seen things. Yeah. The amount of bullshit I've had to, like, the worst part is, honestly, I think the worst part about working in medicine is actually not the patients. It's everyone around the patients. Like, I can deal with patients mostly fine, but when I get a random fucking, like, the coffee cup, oh my, yes, okay, that, I'm glad I barely ever was assigned to that guy, because to be honest, anytime I did, I hate to say this, but I tried hard to get them to do stuff, but at some point I gave up, because I had 5 other patients to deal with. I don't have time for this. It was a patient who had some mental health problems. Just long history of all that kind of stuff. Because this is when I was in Kansas. What happens in Kansas, from what I was told, is that around the area I work, in surrounding cities, I believe, all these mental health hospitals like closed down and just shipped all of their psychiatric patients on a bus in the middle of downtown Kansas in this one city. So was one of the reasons why the drug and homeless problem is so big, is because there's a lot of people who are like schizophrenic, bipolar, absolutely zero help they're getting. So there's this one person, very nice guy, 90% of the time. But if he got pushed too far, or if certain things were like out of the ordinary, they would kind of flip their lid. So I would go in there, I would have all these medications to give them. I would basically slowly whittle down what I want them to take, what I don't want them to take, until I can finally convince them to take the most important anti-seizure medications, which can help with the mental health stuff. And I was able to kind of do well enough with them, but the longer they were there, and they were there for like 3 months because no facility in the area would take them. And because we can't just drop them off, we were effectively stuck with this person. And we were not a psychiatric floor. We were a generic med-surgical floor. So we did not have the ability to take care of this guy as well as we really would like to. What ended up happening is I was told that in the psychiatric place they came from, coffee was basically rationed, because they're psychiatric patients. I imagine you don't want to give too much caffeine to these people. What they would do is the residents, the patients there, would hoard coffee and basically trade it as a currency. So coming to a hospital and seeing, oh, I can just ask for coffee and they always give it to me, they thought they were like the richest person in the world. Like, they wouldn't do anything unless their coffee cup was full. Even if they didn't drink it. Coffee, exactly. They would literally trade. They would literally trade for instant coffee packets. And they would not do anything until their coffee was full. Even if they took one teeny sip. They also had I'm not making fun of them. I actually genuinely kind of loved the way they talked, because they sounded like they were kind of perpetually drunk, and they had all these like really fun mannerisms, like kind of like raising their shoulders up, kind of keeping their hands off to the side, kind of bent a little bit, twisting their head, spinning it around as they talked, and had this kind of more like a slurred speech. So it's been like a year since I was there, and I had to take care of this person, but I still remember to this day him just being like, "I need more coffee." Like, all the time. I love that guy. But it took so much convincing. Because at first it was, okay, I'll make you the coffee. Just take this medication. I want you to see you take it first. And they're like, no, they were basically saying, give me the coffee first. And I was like, okay, I get them a cup of coffee. But I tell them, you already have a full container. It's completely full. And it worked well enough. But it kind of kept escalating from a cup to 2 cups to 3 cups. Did his cup did it disappear? Well, it didn't disappear. We had to clean it. I'll get to that. So it kept escalating. It went from just regular styrofoam cups to the big 1-liter plastic containers that hospitals give to patients for water, and that filled up with coffee. Then they would take like one tiny sip and then ask for more coffee. I said, and I always set boundaries. I said, I'm only going to give you, like, I'm like, it was literally a big gulp of coffee. Yes. By the way, it was decaf. We did not give them full coffee. We would straight up be like, we made a full pot of coffee every hour or two, I think. Like every couple hours. Like we went through so many pots of coffee just for this person. And yes, we never told him it was decaf. We never told him. And it got worse and worse. One big gulp of coffee, 2 big gulps of coffee. Then then I was out for like a couple days, and then they moved him over to a different room. Turns out they eventually started acting up and just not hey, he would have been mad if you knew it was decaf. I'll get to that. Don't worry. Not that specific thing, but he definitely got mad. He was acting up a little bit, and he was like refusing stuff. If he didn't get everything exactly he basically slowly became like reasonable to, I'm the king of this place, and just kept demanding everything. Like lunch, he always asked for like double meal trays. He would throw a fit if he didn't get his brownies, like 2 brownies. He didn't even eat all the stuff. A lot of the stuff would just be left over, but he always kind of like basically like stock up on food he'd never eaten, and it would go bad constantly. And it got to the point where we only let him sit outside the room, just right outside of it. Other than that, he locked himself. He literally barricaded himself into that room. So we couldn't even do anything for him. Which is fair because he technically got moved from being a regular inpatient to an observation patient, which basically put less responsibility on us to take care of him. So there was a point where they were taking a shower. They needed some help. They got the help, but the call light was still on. So I go in there, and in this hospital room, normally every other hospital I've been, the turn off call light button is right next to the door, or in the very back of the room above each bed. In this hospital, it was either in the bathroom above the toilet or in the very back of the room. So I click the button. I ask, "Hey, is everything okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm good." And I go to the bathroom to press the button. And as I open it, I hear him say, "Wait!" He like stops himself. As I'm opening the bathroom door, cup, 7 big gulps of coffee lining the sink, lining the countertop of the sink, all full to the brim with coffee. 7 liters of coffee, and that's just in the bathroom. He was literally hoarding that. He would not let anyone go to the bathroom for any reason because he was afraid people were going to steal it. Because what was happening is they would store the coffee, and because he would have it for like 3 days, when he was sleeping, the night shift would sneak into his room, take the coffee, empty it, rinse it out, refill it, and put it back in there. We were doing that successfully for days and weeks until one time someone got caught and he threw a fit. Like they were swinging, they were throwing stuff, they never hurt anyone, but they were just throwing a fit and like throwing some like food and things like that. Like I said, they have mental health problems. I'm not blaming them in the slightest. That's just kind of how they reacted when they're not exactly very well taken care of for the last God knows how long. And yeah, and ever since then, they were like really cautious around us and the coffee. And it got so bad, at one point, every now and then, we had to do like a weekly or bi-weekly cleaning where we had to get security, essentially hold them down, go in, clean out all of the coffee. At one point, one of the coffee mugs had mold in it. And I think it was one that they were drinking. And I'm just like honestly, that was just super sad. And believe me, that one hospital had some of the most depressing situations I've ever been in. Like, oh my God, Kansas was a nightmare to work at. I genuinely, I've said a lot of things medical related. There are things I physically will never say because it would probably make the average person instantly vomit. And I'm saying that as a nurse, someone who's jaded and has seen all of this. I have seen stuff that On one hand, I wanted to vomit. On the other hand, I still want to see it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. That hospital was a nightmare. Oh my god. Anyways. Kansas not be happening to me. Fucking dick. Oh god. Yeah, that... I don't even know how I got onto this topic, but that was... Oh yeah, no, I was talking about just dealing with healthcare stuff. Yeah. I have experience. You're welcome. Oh yeah, no, Random brought up the coffee cup holder, yeah. My status,
1018, 1020, over.
These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report a missing badge. Personal details I'd like to discuss.
10-4. Your badge should have most of your personal details. Look over that. Over.
I don't have my badge.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. It's basically gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 1022 the captain. Over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who's this?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over. You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vitmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
The man in the background sounds like he's losing his patience.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He's just fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective.
Damn it.
Who would not.
I wish I could go with Dick Mullen.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
I'm gonna get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Didn't you glue your eyes shut? You're making fun of me.
Badge.
This man is laughing too hard to form coherent sentences. The only word he can make out are lost and badge. Enough of this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back making it difficult for him to
No
hear you.
heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Oh no.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh god, it's not there. I don't have my gun?
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Thank you, Half-Light.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question?
Convince him you didn't lose your gun. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Say nothing.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
Ah, shit. Fuck. 8% chance we got this.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
Damn it. I should have rolled it when I had 14% chance.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun, not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
How much dialogue is in this fucking game? I'm actually genuinely impressed right now. This isn't even, this is a visual novel. Like, is this actually, was I tricked into playing a visual novel? I think I was. I cannot believe random got me to play a visual novel.
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun.
Game is around a 1.3 million word count. I want to compare that with, what's the word count of Divinity Original Sin 2? Apparently the first Divinity has 500,000 words. I'm gonna look. Oh wait, no, Divinity. Oh no, only 350,000. What? Okay, Divinity Original Sin 2 had over 1 million words. But then again, Divinity was also a big ass, like 100-hour RPG. Huh. I was, honestly, I was not expecting it to have this much dialogue. I'm not complaining. Like, it is absolutely enthralling, but I feel like if someone told me this was more like a visual novel, I probably wouldn't have played it. I'm glad.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma.
It's massive, got flared cooling vents along the front. Hydrogen flasks sticking out too. Kim, what are you packing? The gun, what can I say? I'm a martial artist master. My entire body is one big gun. Oh, you know, that sounds like smart. I'll ask him.
It's a single shot kill A9. An armistice to be precise.
A single shot armistice kill A9 over.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice. Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
Damn it. I had a feeling that different precinct got a different gun.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
God, I can feel, I can just feel the pure French done with this shit radiating out of that voice.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the...
It was just banner. That's what cops do.
Over.
Yeah, sure, he's got that.
He says he's sorry and didn't mean nothing by it.
Okay. Tell him
to find his goddamn Belgian gun. That's the only thing that matters here. Satellite Officer...
Yeah, I heard him when I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
Man is fighting back tears.
Officer, do you need further assistance?
I'm in a dire financial situation.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but... What does he want now? He's asking for money. Is he fucking kidding? I don't think he is. Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all. Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Okay, I heard you, no funds.
Anything else, sir? Over. Roger that, 10-10.
I can sleep on the streets.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She asks, startled. I'm not pronouncing that. Turns to her and says,
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
how is this guy? This guy has a history of insane alcoholism. How is he still a detective?
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently
He's
telling
what?
some dirty story to his partner.
He is
Chester
finger fucking
near
his
the
fist.
entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Lena looks down at her neatly polished black shoes, and there's a quiet firmness in her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
Did I?
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
The old boy lights another cigarette.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
With your fingers over the steering wheel?
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
How do I turn on the headlights?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. The dashboard
Car
lights up
nerds.
with
Am I
orange
right?
glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine
That's kind of loud, Jesus.
comes to life with a whiny growl.
Did I just fucking start a spaceship? Jesus. Also, with what I know about car nerds, the success for this check should have been fucking 0. Like you can tell the excitement on a car nerd's face a million miles away.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation.
What? Stop staring right into the headlights, please.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around you.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry. In the middle of a broken plaza, in a cone of light, barely visible in the daytime, 2 men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines.
Ah, Martinez. Let me see. Right here.
He puts his finger to the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. Seems nice. It's like a shithole. I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt out quarter.
All of them worse than here.
Look at the preparations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
Not bad. I don't even know what they mean.
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
There are so many, it's hard to count.
Oh,
More
God.
than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3, that's it?
That's it.
Hey, Kim, what do those holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
I'd like to point out, the last hour of this game has just been because I became a hobo cop and I kept digging further into a dumpster. I am genuinely impressed by this game so far. And it's only the first fucking room pretty much. Holy shit. I'm actually just shocked.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
The first row represents your years of service, 18. Not bad at all. 18 years of this shit, and I guess maybe that's why they didn't kick me out. Because that was probably good at some point, and they're still holding out hope. Wait, 18 years I've done this? Got drunk like a megastar? I walked the land telling whores and liars to the of the end to come. There's 9,855 days remaining. I was a hobo and living under a boat. I feel like I was just went around apologizing all the time. Do you really think I have any idea? Let's say 18 years I've done this?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end to come.
Cool. I'm glad you joined us. Not a lot of money in doom crying. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades.
Damn.
Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Yeah, I used to be good. There's some solace in that. What's the last number? I don't think I gotta re-become this person.
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
I was expecting a higher number. That's not too many. Now a good time to pour one out for the fallen. Yeah, I think that's probably why. Like, he's actually a turbo cop. That's probably why they haven't. That's the only reason they haven't fired him yet. I'm a killer.
That's right. A killer of humans.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it. There's no trace of guilt in his voice.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
Obviously, Lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
Planning to elaborate.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Gives you a meaningful look.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
Oh my god, they even fucking just have a dialogue pointing out the gloves, Jesus.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go. Put away the ledger.
I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics.
Okay. Paying for the damage. Oh, that didn't work. Name unknown. Oh, cool. This seems to... Apocalypse Cop? That sounds rad! Apparently I am one ultra-liberal. People killed 3, cases solved 216. Let me go back inside and talk to the guy. Maybe I should go, you know what? I'm gonna go to the body first. I still haven't looked at the, but like that's the entire. Okay, wait, I never interacted with this.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all of its contents.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
It's like a Shakespeare moment, like the fucking joke with a guy holding a skull, just absolutely monologuing about philosophy in a really decked out Victorian garb, but it's just a racist Chinese mug. This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push it into the face of every merchant I can find. This is your inane ideology. This mug will be useful. By Hoposphere. By denouncing it can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. This mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? Go with this one, I guess.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work? Just finish your case, detective. It's just a race, but...
Ah, damn it. Fine. Can I equip the mug? I can't.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
Jesus Christ. There's even dialogue for it just raining.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world. Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin.
I just want to inspect the body.
Shivers with
I take 5 fucking steps forward, and now my street smarts is telling me it's fucking raining. I think I'm shivering because it's fucking snowing cold and starting to rain. What's in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinez every day.
What is down the shores? Run your fingers through your dampened hair.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
What is in the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Clench your teeth and stop shuddering.
Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
Beyond that?
La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
What? How do I know this? Well, I guess I kind of know this, and I assume I'm just kind of like uncovering memories as I go along.
Couron, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
I like how I've gotten more info dumps from my own psyche than I have from other people when I ask them questions.
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide.
Motherfucker, finish his thought. I didn't catch that.
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets.
This game is so real.
War-torn stone walls.
I have never related more to a game in my life.
Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
I have a question. There's so much dialogue in this game, and if time moves when you're in dialogue, is it actually possible that if you listen to every single one of your like psyches and all this stuff and keep going down every rabbit hole, you'll actually waste so much time that you end up missing other dialogue because you don't have enough time in the day?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks.
I'm gonna cry if that's the case.
Beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree.
I think so. Jesus Christ.
Droplets of rain slip from his cold cheeks. A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised. The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
At this point, what gets me is this game is so good at painting a verbal picture. It's actually kind of crazy that they went this hard on the game's art style as well. Like, I'm pretty sure they could have like, oh, you know what'd be really cool? Is if the game initially starts off like very, very bare bones, and the more you hear about descriptors of certain areas, it actually starts to like fill in and look a lot more vibrant and pretty, and like actually more cohesive looking. This game is absolutely a fucking work of art. Like, it's like the first hour, I was already like, yeah, this game is special. Now I see what everyone's been talking about. And now I'm depressed that the studio just instantly collapsed. They've been cannibalizing each other.
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol.
This really is a generational piece of art. Like, we're not going to see something like this for a long time. I hope we do. But this is special.
It's home.
Oh, it's home. Where the hood at?
Have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
Why am I not there? I have no idea what the fuck that is. I'm just gonna ignore that.
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed. Standing in the rain, looking north.
I hate you so much, Random.
Rock City stretches.
You know what you just did. Fucking, you have conditioned me so fucking much. I actually want to strike you. Shudder, look further.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
Motherfucker, finish thought.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Oh, that's what a freight is. I thought it was like a bakery. Damn. Okay, let's check the potty first. Also, I leveled up, right? Shivers. Pain threshold. Let's get some pain threshold. Not only your muscles and your skeleton, also your ability to use them effectively. Enables you to do push-ups, sit-ups, knockout punches, 360 spin kicks. The one-size-fits-all solution. You can break down doors, chains, bones, and make you laugh at namby-pansies who can't. Alright. Go with shivers, maybe. Well, my authority's... Jeez, my authority's in the fucking pits. What volition? What about this? It's almost there. Alright, let's check out this corpse finally. I do need them? But how do I know if I'm gonna need them? Kind of the thing. Kid's ladder is rickety and still climbable. Wait, you can? Am I able to do that like mid-conversation? Like open this up mid-conversation? So I'm just gonna grow herbs. Yeah, let's look at the body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a bull gag.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, we could do that.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Damn.
A cargo belt twists his neck at
Yeah,
an
you're right.
unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in.
10-second delay, that's fine.
Clenched nostrils.
That's just Twitch. Especially for a lowly, tiny streamer like me. I don't get the good bandwidth and the quick, less delays. I could do it on YouTube, but if I set it to very low latency, the video looks like absolute ass. Oh my god. I did that for a little bit, and then I was like, I'm just going back to normal latency. My god, what is this? Why is it so bad? Let go of your nose without throwing up. Weeball!
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Let it out. Damn. Oh god, that last noise at the end was that was not good.
Stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
God. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you?
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Hey, where do I get ammonia? Well, fuck you, Endurance.
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Oh, okay, so I have to get a new modifier, then I can retry them.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Should have vomited on Kuno. Oh, I can sell that. Equip this to discover secret orbs in shady areas. To open locked containers in the world. Okay, he controls the... It's fucking great. I can have way too much fun with this. Okay. Oh, I can use WASD? I didn't know that. Oh, like that.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots.
Is the
Anywhere
white
from
check?
6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Kind of boots.
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard.
Shine into his eyes. God, I'm getting so many intelligence checks. Let's go.
Maybe.
Yeah! 17% of the time it works every time.
Forth in the mud.
Maybe more than 12? No, 8 pairs of boots. Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of
I'm getting validation from my own internal psyche.
Burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
So chances are that was the... Why is he wearing like fucking knight's armor though? Like what the fuck are those massive armored boots? I guess number 7 would be the one who carried the body then.
And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
You guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over. He was a giant, could have been an extremely obese person. Maybe.
From here, the boot the victim wears.
A sudden change in wind direction blows the stench of rotting meat as he tries to continue.
It's bad. Very bad. Before you can heave, The wind changes direction again, the greenhouse plastic flapping in its gusts.
He appears to be wearing some kind of armored boots. I can't see any exotic prints here. Someone had to carry him. Are any of the other prints deep enough?
No.
An obese person is becoming less likely.
One of them's carrying him over?
Possibly, yes.
Light step, number 41.
A woman or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
I do like how you can basically completely ignore everything that was just told, more or less. It's like, they said no, it probably isn't, or there's no way to tell. But you can say, yeah, it probably was that. The aberration, one soul smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Odd Soul.
You have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
Hmm.
He regrets it the moment he says it.
Let's just nod.
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer.
Yeah, these are definitely just
We are
work
looking
boots.
for a group of dock workers.
The lieutenant clearly appreciates the chance to clear up the drummer issue himself.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Depending on how long this game is, I actually might be tempted to play this again on my own time as like one of the different archetypes, just to see how different it is. Maybe in that case I could make a video on it, seeing as it's more of a condensed story-based experience than I thought it would be. Perhaps it could be a driver. Driver out the way. That's true. Interesting. If only I come up with the idea.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. How old do you think these tracks are?
Maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Isn't it strange when all your assumptions are confirmed like this? Stood in a semicircle, hung him, carried him over, like you're supposed to be feeling clever and content.
We should withhold being contempt.
Do you think there's something we are missing?
Yeah, we should look at the tracks. Everything fits too well.
It does. I shouldn't have assumed in the first place. The caller could have lied. The whole thing could be misreported. Should we take another look? Or go?
We've been through all of it. What's over here? Money. And magnesium. Oh, it's a healing item. Oh, yeah, heals morale. I'll just inspect a few things and then I'll probably call it there. What's over here?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes. No, there's more to this. you get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially
so you
in
put
small
points into perception to reopen it. I mean, can I just use the pry bar on this thing?
An inconspicuous pile of the roof.
Guess not.
An
Let me go the flashlight again. Look around, see what else I can find. Does the kid have anything to say?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Like, wants the closer?
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
Ask you have some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Listen, child, the smell is so bad that I threw up and I was wondering. What are those strange words you use, girl? Child, converse with me. You there, behind the fence.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
Damn.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens when you corner me. I'll die before I squeal. I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here.
Does the dialogue ever go anywhere?
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of her face.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's just all gonna end.
Before I squeal. Murder was the case they gave me.
Yeah, fair enough. Continue to be a little shit. Then again, if I get behind, maybe they'll have different dialogue. I'm actually slightly curious, because I see some stuff like behind there, so I could definitely go back. Just slowly walk. Oh, if I hold shift, I can run, too. Good to know. Alright, well, before we get ourselves in another conversation loop that's gonna take 3 fucking hours. Okay, thank God it auto-saves. I'm gonna call it there. Yeah, I guess this game's fucking fantastic. Converse with me, child. How to speak to a child. Casually approach child. Stare at them. Converse with me. Ah, I beat you to it, Ben. Fucking main menu. Why is it got a fucking note for the confirm? Alright, yep, that's a fucking game. Jesus Christ. Damn, and I can go to college too? You typed it before you said it on stream? Nuh-uh. There's a delay, so I didn't see it. I think that's how it works. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not going to play this game, like, consecutively, especially because I kind of want to keep going back to Victor Vran once I'm not being sore from exercising all that time. This is definitely fun. Just not a game I'm, like, enjoying as much from a streaming perspective, just because I kind of felt like I was just sitting there staring at a screen and not really getting to say as much. It's very dialogue heavy, but I'm still having a lot of fun. So, how do I have the schedule set up? Right there. Remove that. Yeah, so I'm going to be playing, so I'm going to take a couple days off. And then I'll just come back with... Probably what I want to do now until I can get my next contract set up is just stream it like 4 days in a row. And then just take like 3 days off, maybe. No, 2 days. Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, 2 days off. That's what it was. So it won't be like a neat schedule, but at least be consistent. Because once I get a job, it'll be all over the place. All over the place. But yeah, that's the first part of Disco Elysium. We managed to. I have absolutely no idea what we managed to do. Yeah, I hope you have fun, man. Have a good one, y'all. Catch you next time.